Alright, good morning once again. This is Pastor Moses Jim Owiti on our program Talk to Pastor Owiti. Now, it's been long since we did a video. I think the last video we did was on Friday. The weekend was so terrible, you understand, with our program as pastors. It was crazy. And that is not an excuse not to have a video. Now, today I want to tell you some few things about life again, and probably focusing on the year 2021. I want us to look into 3 T's of success. Now, I want to first beginning by what we call the first T, which is a tree. Now, when we talk about a tree, I want us to think about you being in the forest, and you are interested in cutting down a tree. So you get your axe and you sharpen it each and every day, and every time you go to that tree, you cut 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you relax, go back home. You come back the following day, you sharpen your axe and continue 1, 2, 3, 4. You continue and you continue. Now, eventually, it does not matter how long it takes, but by the end of the day, you will have cut the tree down. The tree will fall. Now, that's the first scenario. The second scenario is somebody who goes to the forest and you sharpen your axe and you cut the first tree 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you relax a bit, go ahead and cut another tree 1, 2, 3, 4. You relax a bit and cut the other tree. At the end of the day, you realize that yes, you have made marks, different small marks in each and every tree in the forest, but you will have not cut down any tree. Now that has been the case with many people in life. Many people in life are not specific on what exactly they want to achieve. They do not know their purpose, so they try everything else. This month they try to open this company, the following month they try to do this, the third day they try to do the other thing. So they are continually in the forest trying to cut down all the trees in the forest at the same time. Life is designed to give you back, or life is designed to give back to what exactly you focus to. Every person is created with a specific thing in life. Every person has a purpose to achieve something exactly that you are created to do on earth. We are not created to do everything. We are not created to achieve everything. But there is something specifically that the Creator who created you made you so that you can achieve. It is until you understand your purpose in life, you're not going to succeed, because you'll be trying to cut down the forest. I want us to look at a few people in Kenya today. If today we talk about, let's start with Kenya, to talk about Churchill. You always know Churchill with this passion and his purpose in comedy, and that he has been consistent for a very long time, and we know him as a comedian. Talk about Jeff Koinange, we know him as someone who is in media. Talk about Chris Kruby, talk about all these people. They have decided and they know the tree that they've been cutting, and they focus their minds into cutting that specific tree. Go across the border and look into the whole world. We have people who have, let's say like Mark Zuckerberg. This guy is known with Facebook. So it is until you specify on one specific thing, you're not going to achieve. The biggest problem young people make today is what we call trying everything. So we spend most of our time in trial and error. We try this, we try that, we try that. Now, I know myself, because the moment you know your purpose, you're going to channel your focus, you're going to channel your work and your goal into exactly dealing with that. But the moment you don't understand what you're doing, you're going to be trying everything else. I'll give an example of my life. My life, I wake up in the morning, I pray, I read, I study, and I visit people, because my purpose is transforming lives through preaching, teaching, and motivating people. That is my life. So I've known what exactly my call is all about, and I'm focused towards achieving what exactly God has created me to do. What about you? Which tree are you cutting? Or are you trying to cut the forest? Because the moment you don't cut The moment you don't specify on one specific stuff, you are not going to be known by anybody else, because you are trying to do everything to achieve everything. Let me tell you, child of God, the most important thing in life that you must do today is understand what exactly is your calling. What is my purpose on earth? Why am I here? It's a question I used to ask myself for a very long time, because I tried everything else and I realized that it's not about all the things that I do which will deliver results. It's about that specific thing that I focus into. So I've focused my mind into achieving my success and focusing into transforming lives through this teaching, through these videos, through seminars, through church meetings, sermons, and all that. That is my life. What about your life? The moment you understand what you need to do in earth, you are not going to struggle. You are not going to be confused, but you are going to focus and give it 100%, because that is who you are. Now, the second thing I want us to look into briefly is the second T. It's called time. Now, each and every person is given 24 hours a day, 70 days in every single week. Now, time is one of the things that we cannot buy. We cannot sell time. We cannot redeem time. We cannot say, I lost last year, so let me bring back last year to be. Once time is gone, it is gone. Let me tell you, everybody is spending time. Whether you're doing nothing, time is still going. Whether you're doing something, time is still going. Now, if the moment you don't spend your time, you realize that your time is still consumed. And at the end of the year, let me tell you, on 31st of 2021, everybody is going to reap what they spend with their time. If you are spending nothing, you're going to reap nothing. And that is the law of nature. Everything that God gives us to be given back to us. And it is going to be how better, or how do you use the time that you already have. Now, we all have time today. We all have 24 hours. And the question is, how are you spending your time? Now, the question I want you to understand is that what exactly is your itinerary? When you wake up in the morning, do you already know what you're going to do? Or do you always plan your day on that day? There are many people living on earth today who are not even sure what they are to do in the afternoon. So they sit down there and they do nothing completely. I tell you, people who are successful understands how to use their time. They understand how to spend their time, and they don't just spend their time on anything else. They spend their time on learning. They spend their time on increasing, expanding. If the day ends at the evening, what exactly have you learned today? I always note down everything I do and I ask myself, what exactly have I achieved? In what percentage have I increased my level of understanding today? What new have I learned today? And this has been my focus to ensure that there is something that is some impact in my life each and every single day. Now, let me ask you a small question that I want us to all think about. But don't answer me, but ask yourself that who do you spend your time with? Somebody else. I remember one time writing my house that if you don't have nothing to do, do not come and do it in my house. Because there are people who understand that if they want to spend time lazing around, talking around, and doing nothing, then they look for us. They look for you to tell stories. They look for you to talk about their issues. The question is, are you the person who everybody will call anytime to do nothing and you're available? Are you available for anybody else? Availability is not a sign of productivity. You might be available and you just useless because you're not so sure what to spend with your time. Lastly, the last T is trust. Now, if you want to succeed in life, you must have trust. First, trust yourself. Trust in who you are. Trust in your potential. Trust in your ability. Trust in your product. Trust in exactly what your purpose. The moment you have that trust in yourself, people will begin to trust you. Let me tell you, somebody cannot buy you if you're not so sure about who you are. There are many people who do not even understand what exactly they are, and they're trying to do so many because they don't trust themselves. Best thing that you need to do to yourself is trust yourself. Trust the person you are. Trust the creation of God. Trust God himself. The book of Hebrews 6 verse number 11 verse 6 Bible says that whoever comes, the Lord must first believe that he is. So the first thing is that you must believe and have that trust in God before you even do business with God. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow, my name is Pastor Moses Ts of Life-Pst Owiti. If you're watching this video for the first time, please subscribe, send a comment, share. You can also do a thumb up or a thumb down to help me know exactly your feeling about this. God bless you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.